Welcome to class! I hope you all had a great Halloween. So, I realize it's been quite some time since I actually talked about my classes in my Professor NotOne videos, so I figured it's about time to return to the main subject matter. In my acting class, we've now gone beyond monologues and we've started two-person scenes. In many ways, scenes are a lot easier than monologues, but in many ways are also a lot harder. When working together properly, you and your scene partner are able to play off of each other's reactions and emotions in a way that you can't always do on your own. However, if your scene partner doesn't work very hard and doesn't have very exciting or energetic emotions and is very stale in their presentations, it can be very, very difficult to work off of them. That's why in my acting class we always work hard to make sure that each scene partner is on the same page as to what they're trying to portray in the scene. Before I go any further, I'd like to show off a little bit of my artwork, which I got into because I was distracted by my arm while doing laundry. Here's my beautiful arm with a whole bunch of Sharpie all over it. I just looked up some designs for henna tattoos and drew them on my arm with Sharpie because I felt boredom coming on, and in keeping with my belief that one should never be bored, I started drawing on my arm. Actually, I'm very soon going to be doing an entire video about things that I like to do to keep myself from getting bored. Anyhow, in my history of theater class, we breezed right through the Renaissance and we're now on the English Restoration. However, I would like to take some time to go back to Renaissance Spain and focus on a writer named Lope de Vega. Lope lived and wrote at approximately the same time as the English master Willie Shakespeare, and in approximately the same style as well. However, people generally accept that Shakespeare wrote about 37 plays. Lope de Vega wrote anywhere between 800 and 1,800 plays. Of these, only about 470 survive. This, of course, is still a great deal more than were written by the master of English playwriting, Willie Shakespeare. Given the time he started writing and the number of plays attributed to him, Lope de Vega would have had to, at some point in his life, write at least one play every single day. And speaking of quality in writing versus quantity, NaNoWriMo has started, which for those of you who don't know, means National Novel Writing Month. The goal of NaNoWriMo is for everybody to write a 50,000 word novel by the end of November. I think this year approximately 200,000 people are participating in NaNoWriMo. The goal, of course, is quantity of 50,000 words over the quality of an actual interesting novel. Despite its focus on quantity over quality, NaNoWriMo has always been very interesting to me, but I've never actually been able to do it. And unfortunately, as a college student, I probably won't be able to complete it this year either. However, I'm going to propose a goal. I have now started work on my sequel to The Madgerous, which I don't expect to finish this month. I would like to at least write 20,000 words by the end of November. If I fail in writing those 20,000 words on the sequel by the end of November, viewers of Professor NotOne get to propose a punishment, which I will of course have to do. See you next week!